Drive well. Remember, the entrance to the straight is dictated by our run down the hill here, so keep your tires on the curb. Yeah, pulled off the curb a little bit early, both of you there, so make sure we're continuing to steer the car down the hill. Keep those tires on that curbing, and that'll line us up for a better entrance to the straight. Now think about what we're going to see as we come around the corner here. We hang out in the middle here as we have a good view. Use throttle steer, get the car turned to the apex, and then accelerate away over to the left side. Stay near the white line, so we shorten the distance between the two corners, and that gives us a better angle into 6 as well. So eyes up, look through the S's. A little more space there, Clay. And I want you to be able to look comfortably past the car in front of you, not study the back of that Cadillac. Alright, over to the left here is up. Get the car in position, turn your head, look out the right side window so we see what we're going to deal with next. And remember, we always rest our foot lightly on the brake as we enter turn 10. Drag the brakes, get to the apex, and accelerate smoothly, and upshift. Firm brakes, back down to 4th gear for turn 4. Now look across the other side here. Follow my path here, work your way down onto the inner layer of pavement here. Stay to the left, get to the apex. Now accelerate over the crest of the hill. Good, excellent. Alright, light brakes into the corner here. Look up the hill out the right window. Accelerate out. Now get ready for the drop. Light brakes here as we balance. Remember, stay on the curb on the downhill side here, so slow down a little bit if you need to do to get that accomplished. Alright, now your line was good. You were just too far from the inside of the corner, so you take that same line, just move the car over a foot there, and that'll be just perfect. Alright, think about our exit from the corner here, so get in position, get to the apex, look up the hill, and then accelerate over to the left. Alright, smooth out to the middle, tighten up the line so we have a good arc, and a good exit from 6, so we can accelerate for a moment there. Use throttle steer to turn the car into turn 7. Just gently ease off the throttle as you're turning right, and that'll get you over to that apex. Alright, so plan your approach to turn 1 here so we can get everything organized. As we turn into the corner, start looking around the corner, down to the apex, and you accelerate away from the apex, press the hill in the middle of the road, and stop for the airpit. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. Let's get this apex dial in here this time around. Tires on the curb all the way down the hill. You'll feel the vibration. Right now, we swept off the curb again. There's that. Over to the right. If you would, let's work on that the next few laps. Clay, come on by on the left. You'll tuck in behind Clay as he goes by there. Alright, Clay. We're looking ahead here. Light brakes into the corner. See how it carries? Brakes a long way into that turn. That way, I'm keeping that nose down as the road falls out from under the car. On the apex. Accelerate over to the left. Start thinking about turn 6. Don't be too aggressive coming into this corner. Get the car balanced, under control, out to the middle of the road, and then tighten up the line, come down to the apex. Turn the wheel a little bit more. We never quite got to the curbing. So carry those light brakes a little longer while you're tightening up the steering there in turn 6, and that will help you get to that apex. Carry the light brakes into turn 9 here. Light brakes, get the car turning to the apex. Then as you on the line, roll into the throttle. Not like a light switch, but roll into the throttle. Light brakes as we enter turn 10, and accelerate up. Get the car slowed down in a straight line, downshift to 4th. Light brakes into the corner. Now follow my path here. See how I'm working my way to the inside here. On the curb, eyes up, look across. Good, Good. Now set up on the left and start looking out the right side window. See where the road's going. Good. Think about how we go through the drop here. Get the car turned, straighten the wheel, accelerate down the hill. Up to fifth, and then brush the brakes as we turn in. Now let's all get this curb again. Slow down, tires on the curb. You'll hear a vibration all the way down the hill. Alright, that was better there. Clay, you're still a little further away from that curbing than I'd like. I want you to hug that inside line a little tighter after you get to the apex of the top of the hill. That's how early I get on the brakes there. I don't want to do anything drastic because I'm turning at that point while I'm still slowing down. There's no way of avoiding that. We've got to keep the car balanced. If I'm too hard on the brakes while I'm turning, the car gets unstable. You can be a little bit more aggressive on the brakes while you're going straight than you can while you're still slightly turning. Balance into 10 here, tires on the curb, and then accelerate out and up. Turn your head, actively look where we want the car to go next. See what we're going to deal with before we get to it. Okay, good apex. Alright, we're going to do a rotation here, so on the curb, now goes the curb again. I want you to slow down next time through there, Clay, and steer the car a little more accurately. Try and get your right tires on that curb on the downhill run, and you'll feel the difference as you come out onto the straight. Because right now you're working too hard trying to get back on the line after you come off that corner. Alright, looking ahead here, Zip. Slowing down nice and early so we can control the balance of the car as we enter this corner, get the car turned a little extra to the left, and then get a good drive on the 6. Alright, that looked pretty good. Balance of the brakes into 10. And then accelerate away as we unlock. Alright, think about how we leave turn 1 here. Think about what we're trying to accomplish after we get to the apex. Alright, let's get this apex at turn 4 here. Slow it down a little bit, get your tires on the curb, feel the vibration all the way down the hill. There you go, nice. Look how that works out onto the straight a little better. There you go, good. Let's just keep doing that. That was excellent. Look out the side window. See all of the S's as we're going into turn 6 here. You can look all the way through and see 6, 7, and 8 from one spot there on the track. And that just gives us more information so we can make better decisions. Eyes up, look towards turn 10. Smooth down to the apex. Good strong exit, and then get back under control for the hairpin. Alright, unwind all the way to the outside here after you run down the hill on that curve. You're going to let ease off there, Zeb, pull over to the right. Alright, Clay, come on. All right, good. I saw your tires on the curb here. That's what we're looking for. Good job. Alright, light brakes into 5. Now, visualize what we're going to see before we get there. Have your mind ahead of the car. Even though you can't see the track, plan what you know you're going to look at. Put the car in the right place. As we start turning into 6th gear, look out the left window. Look down through the S's. See all the way to turn 8. Ran a little wide there, so that impacted our setup for the hairpin here. So make sure we're thinking ahead. We have to brush the brakes to turn sharper in 8, so we're down the left side immediately. So we don't want to forget the details because it catches up to us, and now we're out of position for the next corner. Look out the side window. Gather information about where we're going next. That's the key here. We can't do anything without that information. Balance the car, ride the curve down the hill. You've been doing a great job. Just keep that up. You fell off the curve early. We touched at the top, but you never swallowed it to the right. You gotta steer the car. Keep the tires on that curving as you're heading down the hill. It just gives us a better run onto the straight. We can start accelerating a little sooner and gain a little more speed before we have to slow down for turn 5. Balance and turn 10. If we don't, the car gets really wide on us coming out here. Plan your run through 1 here. Look around the corner, see the crest of the hill. Before you get to the apex, see the crest of the hill. Plan your path out to the middle as you accelerate. Good. Not to run wide there. If we're on the throttle too early there, the car is going to understeer and run wide. So make sure we're not getting on that throttle before we unwind the steering. We've got to be unwinding in order to accelerate. Alright, over to the right there, Clay, if you would please. Over to the right. Zip, come on by on the left. Alright, look ahead. Balance. Alright, look out the side window. Look down through the S's. Visualize your path as we go through here. Remember, balance of the brakes starting from the middle of the road down to the inside turn. Balance of the brakes, get to the apex. Be calm, get the car smoothly through there, then accelerate out. Alright, balance. All we're doing here is getting ready for a good exit from the corner. So get the car in position while you've got time to do that, and then a nice acceleration away from the apex. After you go through the drops, start thinking about how we're going to deal with the apex here in turn 4. Make sure we're planning the path early so we can get on that curve and accelerate out to the left. everything smoothly. Nothing. Alright, balance, hit your marks, look ahead. Alright, now balance into 10. And as we come out onto the straight here, we're going to start a cool down lap here. So we're just going to ease off. Now, I want you to practice on light braking on this run here. As we turn into the corners, leave your foot lightly on the brakes without slowing the car down. So at this slower speed, it'll show you very quickly if you're pushing too hard on the brakes. We want to light up the brake lights starting at the turning cone, but no slowing down. Rest your foot lightly on the brakes, steer the car to the apex. If you feel the car slowing down, next corner, right left pressure. Once we get that dialed in, that's the same exact pressure we'll use when we're going faster. Does not change, just light brakes. So here we go into turn 4, rest your foot lightly on the brakes as we turn into the corner without slowing the car down. Stay on the apex curve here, focus on the details as we go around. Excellent, 2 perfect apexes there. Nicely done, gentlemen. And we're going to brush the brakes again as we turn into turn 5 and see how far around the corner you can keep the brake lights lit without slowing the car down. So we light them up as we turn in and just see how far you can go with your foot lightly on the brakes before you really notice the car starting to slow down. Should be a pretty long way down the hill. And again for turn 6. Light brakes. Help the car turn, no slowing down. Carry that momentum. And again for turn 8, and then 9. Turn signals on, off to the exit lane here. Alright, good adjustment. We got to that apex before. We've got that down now, and I'm sure we'll talk about it here a little bit, but I'm sure it feels better as you come out onto the straight because you can accelerate sooner. There's no big steering wheel inputs required. We're just smoothly, gradually unwinding over to the left. We can even practice that light braking here on our panic turns here. Just light up the brake light, don't slow the car down, and that's the exact pressure we use on a fast lap.